I have already proven to you that Jesus is portrayed as God himself in the New Testament. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to watch it after this one. But now, I am going to prove it from the Old Testament. I'm gonna give you 5 strong points of evidence, starting from the worst one to the best one. Number 1. Emmanuel. In Isaiah 7:14 we can read, "Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. The virgin will conceive and give birth to a son, and will call him Emmanuel." Emmanuel is an ancient Hebrew name, which in this passage is applied to the son of a virgin, which, as we know, is Jesus. And guess what the name means? It means God with us. Number 2. Son of Man. In Daniel chapter 7 we can read, "In my vision at night I looked, and there before me was one like a son of man, coming with the clouds of heaven. He approached the Ancient of Days and was led into his presence. He was given authority, glory, and sovereign power. All nations and peoples of every language worshipped him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion that will not pass away, and his kingdom is one that will never be destroyed." Here Daniel is talking about the Son of Man who he saw coming from the clouds of heaven, and his dominion and glory is above all. His dominion is an everlasting one, meaning it's eternal, with no beginning nor end. He also mentions his sovereign power, which means power above all, independently, and people also worshipped him. How much more clear do you want these passages to be? Jesus in the New Testament constantly applied this verse unto himself, claiming that he is the Son of Man who has sovereign power and glory above all. Number 3. Pierced God. In Zechariah chapter 12, verse 10 we can read, "And I will pour out on the house of David and the inhabitants of Jerusalem a spirit of grace and supplication. They will look on me, the one they have pierced, and they will mourn for him as one mourns for an only child, and grieve bitterly for him as one grieves for a firstborn son." In this verse, the Lord himself, Yahweh, is talking, and he is saying he was the one that the Jews have pierced. So who is prophesied to be pierced by the Jews? God, right? And so what can we read in the New Testament? Who was pierced by the Jews? Jesus, God in human form. Number 4. Adam to Noah. In the book of Genesis, the genealogy is clearly described from Adam to Noah, 10 generations. In the ancient Hebrew culture, every name had a meaning. For example, my name is David, it means beloved. So let me tell you the names of the generations and what they mean. They will make 3 sentences. Listen carefully. The first sentence is, "Man appointed mortal sorrow," which is the fall of man. The second one is, "The blessed God," listen carefully, "the blessed God himself shall come down teaching," which can be also the Torah given to Moses, or Jesus Christ coming down and teaching the people. But the third one is what really strikes home here. It says, "His death," the blessed God we are talking about, "his death shall bring the despairing rest and comfort." It's obviously the death of Christ. What else can it be? Number 5. For us a son is given. In Isaiah 9:6 we can read, "For us a child is born, for us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace." Here the word Mighty God is translated from the Hebrew word El Gibor, in which El is literally one of the names of Yahweh, God. And Gibor means mighty. And it's obvious that the Son who is given to us and will have the government upon his shoulders is Jesus Christ, God the Son. If you haven't seen me proving Jesus' deity from the New Testament, click here and see just how obvious it is. Thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. Make sure to subscribe, to like, to comment and share this video so more people can get the message of God. Thank you. God bless. Bye.